many of my videos, if something is completely no understood, probably is because it is connected with something that I made or shared on a previous video, or I didn't share it, but all the videos have some kind of connection. All the videos. Another problem is that it can be mixed from Spanish to English. So I know nobody's watching them. Most of my videos have 0 views. So 2 months ago, some videos were 1,000 views, one video 100, another 3 or 4, but for the last time it's like 0 views. And I feel I'm making the most important, relevant videos for the knowledge of the society, which is not a lot, but it's much more than most of the novels are giving. The novels is the paraphernalia of the essence, which is the life, right? And the paraphernalia is the most beautiful thing that people can enjoy, and that's the art. But art is essence and paraphernalia is both. It's like the liquid structure. And today, because I am sick, I have a terrible headache, I've been coughing. Well, that's the thing that I don't want to repeat. But I just finished coughing, and every time I move, my head hurts. So I was doing many things, but I was watching a little bit of a podcast, an interview about someone, an expert in body language and things like that, which is amazing what they're saying, but it's also incomplete. It's missing many hidden variables, but what they are saying is so obvious about the psychopath. And I wanted to make a video about the unmanifest of the psychopath, because psychopath is everyone is some kind of psychopath. The problem is that the psychopaths, they are completely in one limit of the spectrum, and the rest of the people until the other limit of the spectrum, which is that they cannot live. Almost, they are very sick and almost dying every single moment because they are having too much pleasure or too much suffering. Too much of both, pleasure and suffering. Sometimes one thing, sometimes the other, sometimes both at the same time, sometimes that one probably doesn't exist, but maybe it exists, right? And the other one is the psychopath that has to learn every single emotion. But what they have, all of them in common, that makes you be aware of a higher level, seeing the spectrum, is the way they interact with their emotions. They interact with their emotions. So there is a number in between 0 and 1. And then the next one is potato. If you are potato, you are the observer of the 0 and 1. I'm gonna say it with different words. But the thing is that I always think of the unmanifest. Nobody knows what the unmanifest is because it's a terminology that I created, so I can be very wrong. And something that I made the definition of the unmanifest some years ago because it was needed, so I created that definition, and then I check on Google because in Spanish it doesn't exist. In manifiesto, it doesn't exist. They call it no manifestado, which is not the same as the in manifest for me, because all this experience happened in English 5 or 6 years ago, before COVID time. And this podcast about, I wanted to find a word to be the unmanifest of psychopath. So today I started making some videos about that, about psychopath, about that, and then I had this conversation with artificial intelligence that I am probably going to share, but the conversation was in Spanish, based on this video that I haven't watched it. I just watched 20 seconds, and I got connected and I said to artificial intelligence, I had to transcribe everything, copy, paste it, and having another conversation about philosophy of life. So the good thing about artificial intelligence, I wanted to share the conversation, but the conversation is so long, so many days, that I don't want to share all of it. And it's not for any privacy reasons. It's because I just wanted to make it in this concrete sense, to make a complete lesson, concept, universe, atmosphere, or for you to understand product. That's the different levels of what are you doing things for. I'm not doing it for money. I'm not doing it for therapy to feel better. I'm just doing it, dreaming one day I would be a child. I could get in connection with these lessons, with this wisdom that has been provided to all of us from the beginning, and how humans keep destroying it on themselves, not by the others. The others are helping you to destroy yourself. They are not helping you to become yourself.